If you don't live in the United States, then when you've done your voiceover work, you'll need to submit an invoice to your client and they'll pay you. However, if that client is in the United States but you're not there, say you're like me in the United Kingdom, or you're based over in Australia or Canada or Germany or wherever, you may be asked to fill in a W8 form. And this form is really to stop you paying tax twice. So the IRS, the American Tax Service, will take the tax off you even if you are not if you're not an American citizen. Now, you want to avoid that at all costs, and you just want to pay the tax in your own country. And in order to do that, you need a special W8-BEN form to fill in. It's a bit daunting when you see it, but don't worry too much about it. Let's go through it, and hopefully it'll all become crystal clear. So we want to fill in W-8-BEN. Don't fill in the W8-BEN-E unless you are a company. So most of us as voiceover artists, we are self-employed as individuals and we don't run companies. If you do run a company, then that's the one you need, W-8-BEN-E. But for most of us, the vast majority of us, just being self-employed, then W-8-BEN is absolutely fine. And really, we're only concerned with two parts, really. And the first part is your name. So obviously, just your name. Put that there. Country of citizenship. In our case, or in my case, it's United Kingdom. Or if you live in Australia or Canada or Germany or wherever, you want to put that there. And then permanent address, obviously, put your proper address there and your postcode, mailing address if different. Very important here, you want to put your country of residence, US taxpayer identification. This is number 5, US taxpayer identification number. You won't have one. That's why you're filling it in. So you haven't got one of those. This you have got, which is number 6, foreign tax identifying number. Now, this is your unique reference number that you get from HMRC if you're living in the UK. You'll find it on the previous payslip. If you look at that, it's your unique tax code. Or if you haven't got one of those, you could probably get away with putting a national insurance number, just something to identify you that's uniquely yours. Reference number, don't bother with that. Date of birth, self-explanatory, except what I would say is they use the American way of writing the date. So it's the month first, then the day, and then the year you were born. So don't do the British version of that. And part 2, the only bit really we're concerned with is number 9, and that is I certify that the beneficial owner is a resident of, and in my case, you put United Kingdom or whichever country you're living in. And then you just want to sign it. So put your signature and the date that you signed the form. And that's all there is to it.